Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Murder Falcon issue number 3. Let's get right into this, baby. By the way, gonna demand to know in the comments what was on your playlist while you were reading this comic book. For me personally, Judas Priest. Okay, so we got Daniel Warren Johnson, the creator, artist, writer, and letterer. Mike Spicer, the colorist. Russ Wooten on letters, and we got Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer doing the cover. There's a metal variant cover by Tyrell Cannon and Jean-Francois Bellew. And the logo design, Daniel Warren Johnson and Andreas Juarez. So we start off learning more about Anne. She's the drummer, and she was the drummer in the band. She's gonna be the drummer in this new band too, because they're getting the band back together. But she wound up having trouble in the band because her father got cancer. Now, it took a while to understand all this stuff because it was a very roundabout way of doing this. And this was a little bit hard to read, not because it was, just, oh my God, it's so hard. It was actually drawn and written very well. I loved how they had the conversation from the doctor going into background noise. It all became ambience because they were focused on themselves. They were focused on something else. And that is an understanding that most people have about hearing really bad news. It doesn't take a flash bang grenade to make you completely lose sense of everything that's going on around you. Sometimes just one word of bad news, that'll do it. So anyway, she gets this bad news. Her dad has cancer. He's Alzheimer's. All this crazy stuff is happening. So, man. Anyway, so they wind up replacing. Oh, for crying out loud. Tell me I did not forget this cat's name. Jake? His name is Jake, right? Positive his name is Jake. Yeah, Jake. So anyway, this problem with getting it digital. It takes longer. I can't just flip through the pages and look at it. But, what do you call it? Yeah, Jake has to reform the band. Now, here's another problem I found with the comic book. The drum set was just in the back of the car, of the van. Not cool, man. No. We had to go into a dungeon and fight goblins to get it. I wanted to see that. That's another comic book right there, man. That's just not cool, man. And how come? What is this? Like she's a little lady, so she didn't have to go get it herself. It got brought to her instead. Well, fight your battles for it. What happened with the bass? Nah, man, you got to come with me into this Metallica poster to go and get the Cliff Burton special. That's right, baby. No, what's up with that? What's up with that? All right. Anyway, so the drums were just handed to her, and she was all automatically able to play. There's like jetpacks on the freaking drum kit, and she had to play a solo to fight this giant monster. And this beast from the depths of the ocean comes up. It's basically Jormungandr, and comes up and just puts a big chunk out of this monster that nobody else can beat. Murder Falcon himself and the Mastodon getting their butts handed to him. The Mastodon almost got eaten. So much for that killer bass, Your shreds were ineffective, bud. But this was an awesome comic book, man. And there's a very touching, sad moment, like a tragic moment at the very end of the comic book, too. This comic book, I feel like it's just got everything. And there's all sorts of side stuff going on. Somebody's closing a music shop because he can't feel anything in his hands anymore, so he can't do instrument repairs. That sucks. Hopefully we get to see him again a little bit later on. Maybe he's got a role to play too. But this was, like, as expected, this is a really hot comic book, man. Again, I feel like they missed so much by not actually showing them going and grabbing these drums. Like, dude, what's up with that? She just gets gifted this ultra magical metal drum kit, Anyhow, this is awesome. Definitely go and grab this. All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.